Welcome back to Arena. I'm Michael Loudon here with Lee Rearman. And we've got red-hot dead heat on our hands.
Because here's the situation. Team Donkey Horde won the first game point in MechWarrior 4 Black Knight, but Team Unsung Heroes came back to win Unreal Tournament 2003 and took that point. And although 2 out of 3 sounds good in theory, whoever wins our next game, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 will not necessarily walk out of here a winner. They'll also have to capture either the total accumulated kills point or the Intel Pentium 4 processor MVP point to win the match. Let's see what both teams think of the match so far.
When I heard the Unreal Tournament 2003, I figured we were probably going to lose that one.
I was watching and we weren't getting the flag, so I decided that I would go and try to take the flag, and I was doing a pretty good job, but I let my brother take it.
It wasn't until the 3rd round I actually figured out that the lightning gun has a zoom option, and I was like, how are they sniping me from across the map? Finally, I figured out how.
I just picked up the right guns, and I just kept sniping everybody. Everybody was just falling left and right. They couldn't get past me.
Our strategy was the basic 2-on-2. I mean, you send 2 guys out to go and get the flag and 2 guys defending, and that's how the enemy was doing it. And then they sort of fell back halfway through and just all went defense, and we just fed them kills. That basically lost the game for us. We got so demoralized for walking into death traps and not figuring out where they were coming from that I don't think we ever recovered.
The car racing game, I saw part of it, and it looks like the other team might win it, but there's cops out there and they could pull them over, so it's really up in the air. My strategy for this game is to basically do what I do on the freeway every morning and go as fast as possible and dodge as many cars as I can.
Well, isn't that clever? Viper likes to dodge traffic. But all puns aside, you have to appreciate his strategy. It's simple, it's straight to the point. Now, of course, if Dante's going to emerge as a hero, he can't give a devil's cry about the competition. He needs to focus on the road.
Easier said than done, my friend.
Kind of like you trying to get a girl to talk to you. Hey, buddy, you do what you got to do. But it's time for someone to step up and, like Al Davis used to say, just win, baby. We're going to pick up the action on the 3rd and final lap. Viper's been in the lead so far, but Dante's still got a shot at overtaking him. Well, Dante's having some trouble with the cops. He better lose him fast or he has no chance of catching up.
It's all right. He's still on the road. That's what counts, right? I mean, it's not a matter of who wins or loses, right? As long as you make it to the finish line. Is that right, Lee? Oh, Viper makes friends with the guardrail here. Oh, even closer, friends with the police car. Well, that's not going to help him keep the lead now, is it?
It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day, but even that glare isn't enough to distract Dante. He's got the pedal to the metal.
Okay, only 2/3 of a lap to go here.
Let's try setting another roadblock. Suspect is still running.
Okay, now perhaps next time they'll try something else. Viper gets past the lowdown in dirty, but he's got a different concern at high.
Oh, well, check that out. Dante almost flips his car over a smoke barrel. Nice air, Bandit.
The boys are neck and neck. There's that chopper. You like choppers, don't you, Lee?
Absolutely. I like the whirly blades that fly around. Well, both cars are feeling the heat here. Dante's getting blocked by a cop car while Viper's trying to dodge the copter. Charges raining down. Boy, I just love helicopters. When I was a boy, my daddy took the...
Moving on, moving on.
Okay, great story. Nobody cares. Dante makes it past the charges unharmed. They didn't even slow him down, but they sure did look purty.
Why do I get the feeling that you'd be amused by a ball of yarn?
The cops are waiting for Viper, but he breezes by him, and the helicopter charges.
As Viper extends his lead, Dante needs to pray for a miracle. Or the spike strips. That'll put a hole in your rubber.
What?
I'm not touching that. Oh, look, Lee, pretty sparks. Ask, and it shall be given to you.
Well, and Dante's been behind the whole game, Michael, making a fantastic comeback.
Let's see if it takes a while for the cops to write Viper's ticket.
It's anybody's race. Who's it gonna be?
Hello, Dante or Viper here.
Viper still has the lead.
No, but not by much. He's still getting up to speed.
And here it is. Dante takes the lead. We're just seconds away from the finish line. What a comeback.
Dante checks his rearview mirror for Viper, but all he finds is his own smiling face as he nears the finish line.
And Dante captures the checkered flag. Now, that was some impressive driving. I mean, I thought Viper was going to run away with it, but hey, Dante hung tough.
Well, if Viper hadn't hit that spike strip, he could have easily taken this game. He led the entire way up until the last leg of the last lap.
Well, in any case, that was some impressive driving by both drivers. But right now, I want to hear from the winner.
It was intense. This is a new game to me. They came up in front at first. I fell behind, kept hitting blockades. I got lucky. I kept up. I didn't hit anything. Then as soon as he hit the spikes, that's when I took advantage.
It seemed like every spike strip I passed, they would eliminate, and then he wouldn't have to deal with it. So basically the game is all about just trailing the leader and then letting them deal with all the problems.
Well, it looks as if Dante's spent. Drivel. For goodness sake, man, show a little enthusiasm, will you?
Well, now it's time to hand out the game points on our Intel scoreboard to see who moves over and who moves on. Team Donkey Horde took the MechWarrior 4 Black Knight game point.
Team Unsung Heroes came back to grab the Unreal Tournament 2003 game point.
And as we just saw, Dante carved up a nice piece of asphalt to grab a 1 spot in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 for that game point.
Team Unsung Heroes also took the total accumulated kills point at 2618.
So now it's time to figure out our Intel Pentium 4 processor MVP. We take each player's kill-to-death ratios, add in any objectives they may have secured.
Our Intel Pentium 4 processor MVP today is...
an unsung hero by the name of CADE. CADE, how you like me now there, buddy?
Didn't see that one coming.
Being the MVP was... really, I didn't expect it because my team was doing real well, and they're doing everything that I had told them to. We were communicating like we should. So MVP to me is just another thing. I got to give it up to my defensive guys because without them, they would have had the flag every time, and they stopped them time and time again. So I got to give it to them.
Good sniping. Good sniping. Good, whatever.
I'm enjoying it right now. We just got to make sure that we don't get our heads stuck in the clouds and we focus on our next match. We're on a good, positive note, you know, and we'll see how this next team is. We'll come and feel them out and see how they do.
Congratulations to CADE and Team Unsung Heroes. The champions hold serve.
What's that name again?
CADE.
Just making sure. While the visiting arse has got their served up.
That's right. Well, that just about does it for this episode of Arena. But if you think you've got the right stuff and you live in or near Southern California, call Michael. Or visit our website at g4tv.com/arena to sign up. Who knows? Maybe you will be our next unsung hero. For Michael Loudon,
The Wedge, that's me.
I'm Lee, the Hawk Rehrman, and we'll see you next time right here in the arena.
We have good twitchy fingers, and you know we're quick about it.
We didn't feel bad at all about destroying the other team at all.
Unreal Tournament, we played that game before. We had a lot of experience in it. And Need for Speed, I think that was, I don't know, that was just a game.
I started playing video games most likely around the age of 5.
We've been playing for about